Hey everybody, my name is Adam. I'm the creator of Domination, and I'm here to answer the number one question that I receive every single day, which is, how does your site know where to make the cuts? How does it know where to make these edits? If I'm uploading one long video, how do you know to automatically create all these scenes for me without cutting it off in the middle of a sentence or in the middle of a word, or so that it makes any sense whatsoever? So the answer is this: I can't tell you. And the reason is because that's obviously the secret sauce that's behind the scenes, that's doing everything. So I can't really go into too much detail. But what I can tell you is there's a ton of work behind there and a whole bunch of AI bots that are doing a lot of different things to determine where to make those cuts automatically for you. Now, what I can do is I can show you how it works and give you an example. So let's go ahead and upload a file. I'm just going to go ahead and upload a 1.5 gig interview here, just like that. Now, I'm not going to bore you, so I'm going to go ahead and skip. So with the magic of video editing, our file is now done uploading. Amazing. So fast. Now, you can see our file is done here because it has the purple crystal ball, and it says that our scenes have automatically been generated. Now, up here, you can see that there's a file currently going through the processing stage. This happens with every file that you upload. You're going to see this rainbow background going on, and then it's going to go into analyzing, and then when that's done, it's going to fine tune. So there's a 3-step process that these bots do on the back end. First, it's going to do a bunch of stuff, then it's going to do a bunch of other stuff, and then it's going to do a lot of other stuff. Once all that's done, you're going to see the gray background, and we can go ahead and kick it off. So let's go ahead. This is the interview file here. Let's go ahead and create a job. I'm going to move my face onto the other side, and we'll just get rid of these here. So now with this, you're going to see that it already has pieces listed over here that is generated. What are they? So to get into there, we're just going to skip ahead and click the edit clips. So here's all the clips that it automatically generated for us. So this is the list that it thought was the best clips to create from the content that we've uploaded. Now, if we don't like any of these clips, we don't have to generate them. These are suggestions, right? So these are bots trying to read and listen to human interaction and decide when to make cuts. So you need to check them out first. So what you do is you just click on the play button. And there you go. So there's a clip. So this will show you that clip. So if you want to see that one, you want to see another one, you just hit the preview button. So you can see all the clips that it's going to do before you actually kick this thing off. Now let's say you're like, oh, this one's good, but I wish it started just a little bit earlier. I really needed it to end a little bit later. If you click on the pencil, you can edit it, and you can actually change where it starts and stops and update it, and you can change it to do whatever you want. So you can make it exactly where you need it to go. Now, let's get to the next step. I'm going to remove all those clips and show you down here. So these scenes that we generated in this previous step where it went through and all the bots did all that stuff. So here's what it did. It generated shortest, short, average, long, longest, and interview style. It's different types of clips, all from the same single source of media. So the shortest ones, these are super small. These are 10 seconds to 15, maybe 20 seconds long. These are for quick content like Instagram, whatever, things like that. But you can see it's generated 110 different clips that are the shortest level. And then from there we can go to short. This one did 84. And these ones are around 30 seconds. We have average. This one now you're hitting around the minute to 2 minute mark. We got 27 of those. Long, this is where you're like to 2 to 3 minutes. Sometimes they're shorter because remember, it's trying to find the best logical spot based on conversations that are happening to make those cuts. So it's not necessarily always going to be at the perfect time. Longest, these are ones that are super long. And again, this is dependent on the video you upload. If you upload a really long 4-hour video, you're not going to get any of the super shortest ones or the short ones because it would be into the thousands. So that one's not even going to kick off. But you're going to, in the longest, you may have half-hour long clips that will generate for you as well. And the last one that's really cool is the interview style. So what this is going to do is this is really good for like a one-on-one or a Q&A, because what it does is it tries to create clips based around questions and answers. So what it does is it finds a question, goes to the beginning of the question, and then that's the start of the clip. And then it goes until pretty much the next question, and then at the beginning of that part, that's the end. And then that there is the clip that it generates. So here in the interview style, it's generated 18 clips. And if that's all I wanted were just those, I could click add those all, and there we go, they're all done. But like I said, these are all suggestions. You really want to go through and check them out. So if we go through, we want to preview it.
But at the same note, that is the longer.
So you can see it actually cuts really well right when I'm not in the middle of a word, things like that. So it's really good, but it's also very dependent on your media, how clear your sound is, and things like that. But it's free. Notice all the way up to here, you don't have to pay a dime. You don't have to do anything. So go ahead and upload your media, check it out, let it process, come over here, check out the clip, see what it does for you. It's going to save you a ton of time. Now, what's more fun about domination is obviously when we kick this thing off, because what we're going to do is if we fire this thing off, let's go to clips, and this one pick average, all scenes, add it, back to the thing. So this would generate 189 pieces of content. So that's 81 videos, 81 MP3 files, and 27 text files, all in about probably 5 to 7 minutes. And the reason is because it's doing 3 different templates over here. So we're branding each of those clips with 3 separate templates. A template would be used to like a different company or a different brand or maybe a different website. So if you had one interview with someone, but you wanted to put that interview, make a bunch of different clips of it and put those clips on 3 different websites, well, you'd create a template for each website. You have an intro for that website, an intro for this website, and an intro for the next website. So when they play, it looks like it was made for that website. So now it's going to create that same clip 3 different times, branded 3 different ways. So if you don't need that, obviously you could just reduce this down to just your template. And if you don't want the audio files and you don't want the text files, you just want the videos, you can do that too. So you can see everything changes really dynamically with what you need and what you want. And you're only going to be charged for what it is that you use. And if you really want to cut this thing down super small, if we come down to edit clips, remove all, and let's say I just added these 2 because I just wanted these 2, whatever. There we go. So now we're looking at 32 cents. So the pricing is extremely dynamic and super affordable, and it saves you a ton of time. If we go back into this thing and we remove all the clips, and let's add back all the average ones. There we go. They're all in. Back to our job details. And now you can see right here, this is going to, let's put in all this back. So now we're full, and we're going to create, let's put in these other templates, make it maxed out, right? So now we're creating 189 pieces of content. This would take us almost 35 hours to do. So the question is 20 bucks worth 35 hours to you? If the answer is yes, then I think we got a deal. And that's it. That's how Domination automatically generates scenes and creates massive amounts of content for you in almost no time at all for super cheap. I'm Adam. I'm the creator. If you have any questions over here, this thing, if you click on this button, that actually goes to my cell phone. You can talk to me, ask me any questions you want. I'm here to answer all your questions. Also, throughout the entire site, if you click on this little guy up here, he'll walk you through all the different pieces and explain everything. And if you scroll down on every page that we have, you can see that there's these video tutorials that you're looking at right here all over the place. So any questions, any help you have, please reach out to me. I'm Adam. This is Domination. Go dominate with content. I'll see you guys around later.